Congenital anomalies or birth defects are health problems or physical abnormality that some babies suffer at birth. Although most of these occurrences, according to health experts, are curable, ignorance seems to have taken the better part of most parents, especially in rural Ghana. In parts of the northern region, for instance, a baby born with such anomaly is perceived as a spirit child, and the penalty for such children is death. In this report, ETV's Freeman Kwade brings to bear how a 2-year-old Ndila Unikple escaped death from her community for supposedly being a weird baby.
2-year-old Ndila is perhaps the happiest child on earth now for narrowly escaping death attempts by the people of Namoni, a Kokomba community in the Yendi municipality of the northern region. Ndila's crime is her inability to walk or crawl. She has also been unable to utter a word since birth, except for this chirping sound she makes when excited. This, members of her community consider strange and having a spiritual connotation. The situation compelled the father of the child, Ndila Unikple, to flee the village with his so-called spiritual daughter. He is currently seeking refuge at the offices of the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, SHRAJ, in Yendi. Narrating their ordeal, Solomon alleges his wife, Yawa, instigated the killing of their second child.
Since my daughter was born, my wife Yawa has been pestering me to allow a spiritualist kill her because of her condition, but I refused. As a result, she has abandoned our baby and left for a parent's place. She has vowed never to return until I accept her decision to kill the baby, because she feels embarrassed having Ndila around. Now the community is after us, but I cannot allow it happen because I'm a Christian.
Solomon says he fears to return to the village with his child because he cannot tell what might happen to her. Abbas Yakubu is the Yendi Municipal Director of SHRAJ, and he confirms the situation. He added that SHRAJ is making the necessary efforts to protect the child.
When we actually received the case, he also indicated that it is as a result of our sensitization program that we've been undertaking in the municipality that has made him to bring the child to the commission for us to rescue the child. And then what actually the commission is doing here is that we are actually working along the clock to ensure that the child gets protected by getting in touch maybe with the social welfare and other agencies that will take care of the child. However, the issue of the woman leaving the child for the man, it is criminal because the child is a lactating child who is still breastfeeding, and of course, once she's breastfeeding, the woman shouldn't have allowed the child and run away, because in doing that, you are posing threat to the child life, and once you pose threat to the child life, it's a criminal offense under the law.
Ndila's story is not peculiar to her, as hundreds of children born with deformities every year in this part of the country are sent to spiritualists to be killed or abandoned under this tree to die. Sad as it may seem, there is no one to educate these local folks against their atrocious crimes. Freeman Kwade's report for ETV News.